is Tamara Boat, and I'm doing a autobiography of Harriet Tubman. It is said that Harriet Tubman lived from 1822 to around 1913, and she was referred to as Moses in her time. I'm not sure if you have looked at a video clip of Gary Southern's, but his is very similar to mine, but it was at a different time. So she was called Moses because of her secret journeys into the slave states to rescue men, women, and children for over 130 years. So I'm going to tell you a brief history about Harriet Tubman. She was born on the plantation of Anthony Thompson, which was located in Dorchester County of Maryland, in the late February, early March of 1822. She was the fifth of 9 children born to Harriet Green and Ben Ross, who were former slaves. In the late 1823 or early 1824, Harriet and her family was taken away by Edward Ross, who claimed ownership of Harriet's father and mother. Around 1844, Harriet married a local free black man named John Tubman. Her owner, Edward Brodus, died at the age of 47 in 1849. His death left Harriet and her siblings at a high risk of being sold. In the late fall of 1849, Tubman took liberty to tap into an underground organization, traveling by night, using North Star as her guide, and helpful instructions by white and black helpers to find her way to freedom in Philadelphia. For 11 years, Tubman returned to the Eastern Shore of Maryland to liberate her family and friends. Personally, she has brought away 70 former slaves, including her brothers and sisters. In 1850, the Fugitive Slave was passed, and Tubman conducted her rescue mission. Between 1851 and 1852, Tubman assisted freeing other slaves, including her husband. However, he refused to go. He remarried and moved on with his life. On Christmas of 1854, she succeeded in rescuing her 3 older brothers and has attracted other abolitionists. In 1862 through 1865, Tubman began her work as a teacher, nurse, and a spy for the Union forces in Hilton Head. In 1863, Tubman became the first woman to lead an armed aid. 4 years later, John Tubman dies. 4 years after that, her father died. Still, Harriet Tubman continued to be more actively involved in her movement. On March 10, 1913, Harriet Tubman died and was buried next to her brother at Fort Hill Cemetery in Auburn, New York. I have received my information from the book Bound for the Promised Land, which was written by Kate Larson. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.